I think to get there, you have to change your mindset. I know that's definitely been true for me. My mindset has been one of my biggest focuses. And I remember early on in my business, I mean, I've pretty much been off the ladder the entire time that I've owned my own business. But there's been like seasons where like maybe we go through like a hard time, and I'm like, oh, the answer is for me to go do a job myself, or if an issue comes up, it's like, oh, I need to go handle that. And as tempting as it may seem, that's not the right decision. It's like this week I was like, okay, we had a rough week last week. There's this, I ended up, I had this referral come in. I sold the job the same day. It was like a softball, it was a really great referral. Didn't even have to go to the home to bid it. I bid it all virtually, sent over the quote. Here's your deposit. Let's get it done. I'm like, oh, this is a really easy job. I could probably knock this out in a couple days. I'll just go do it myself. And it's like, and then I had to remind myself that's not the right call,
Yeah.
And I think that sometimes as small business owners too, we forget how much value there is in us not doing those things, and how valuable our time is spent focusing on more important things. Like, in this like week that we're in, my time is much better spent, putting the foot on the gas to drive more business in. To like, how could I sell 10 jobs this week? How can I bring in more revenue? How can I get more leads in? How can I focus on the marketing and all of those things, tightening up production? So I think that we also have to realize, like, I think, people think like, oh man, like once you become the person who's off the ladder, like, what do you do? Like, there's a ton of stuff that you can do. It's just whether you're doing it, right?
And I also like to point out, like, not only is it higher value activity, so instead of the $20 an hour technician type work that you're focusing on, maybe going to bag that sales job, maybe you were making $500 an hour, or maybe even $1,000 an hour effectively,